Hello, everyone. Welcome to the walk through the catalog. Just as a quick disclaimer, the statements made here have not been approved by the Food and Drug Administration. These statements are not intended to diagnose, treat, or cure or prevent any disease. So again, we are educators educating everyone on everything. So here we go. We're going to talk tonight about Neolife's vitamin D. Vitamin D is essential for so many different things. And the main important things we want to say before we tell you everything that it's important for, we want to tell you why we actually like this one over any of the other vitamin Ds that we've seen. Well, there's one that has vitamin D incorporated into it, but this particular one has D2 and D3. Most products will only have D3 sold over the counter, which, I mean, it's fine depending on the source. But as we know from this company, these are whole food sources, and it is perfectly fine and approved and stamped for approval for vegans. So anyone that follows that spectrum is perfectly safe because it's whole food source with vitamin 2 from mushrooms, D2 from mushrooms, nature's most concentrated source of D2. And this one always makes me laugh because I think of reindeers, and that is an animal source, not a vegan source, but it has reindeer lichen, which contains vitamin D3. It is gluten-free, allergy-free, and one of the only completely vegan sources of D3. So again, for those people who are sensitive and want to go by that vegan lifestyle, again, you better check the labels and check where they derived it from. It's either synthetic or not a good vegan approved product.
So more about Neolife's Vegan D. It supports immune health by providing antimicrobial peptide substances. And studies have shown that adequate vitamin D in the body can actually decrease the likelihood of respiratory infections. It also supports the body's absorption of calcium, which is vital to strong bone health.
And that's such a misnomer because everyone thinks calcium, calcium, calcium. Well, people don't realize is you need calcium, yes, but you need magnesium to keep the calcium in check. And you need both of those along with vitamin D to help the absorption of the calcium into the bones. So again, it's a triangular thing, but this one particular is vegan friendly. So you can see right here, these tablets are so small. They're probably half the size of a dime. They're really, really tiny. I don't even know what to compare them to. Maybe the size of a thumbtack, the big portion of it. Anyways, one tablet contains 1,000 IUs, the international units of D2, and you can see the calciferol from lichen and the ergocalciferol from mushrooms. So completely safe for anyone vegan or any other walks of life.
So before you do that, we're going to go on to the fill in the blanks for the Vegan D. So for number one, it contains, as you said, 100% vegan, naturally sourced, whole food based with vitamin D2 and D3.
Number two, it provides adequate vitamin D. Adequate vitamin D may decrease the likelihood of respiratory infections. And just that people always ask this question is, how much is safe? Well, okay, I'm going to tell you that typically 1,000 to 2,000 IUs is perfectly safe. 5,000 is where you're starting to get a little bit high, and 10,000 IUs is actually only recommended if it is monitored by a healthcare professional. 10,000 IUs is that medical level. So you do not want to take that for very long because again, we know too much of one thing can actually be really bad. So, okay, last one.
And number three, it is supported in the absorption of calcium, which helps to build and maintain strong teeth, bones, and muscle.
So a lot of cool benefits on vitamin D. And yes, we do get vitamin D from the sun. Our skin actually synthesizes it. So I use an analogy that our skin are like solar panels. It is that. It doesn't take the UVA rays. Those are actually the bad ones. It takes the UVB rays and it takes those and it converts it into that vitamin D. So like a solar panel, it converts the sun's rays and that energy into energy for consumption. The same thing happens to our body. So the next one we have is another vegan friendly, vegan protein. Go ahead.
So this is, well, delicious, I guess, and it's okay. It's good.
Actually, it is quite good. You just have to have the right concoction. It's vanilla flavor, so sometimes a lot of people like to add some berries and flavor it up some.
But it is all plant-based superfood protein blend. It has pea, fava beans, brown rice, chickpeas, and hemp. It helps satisfy your hunger while giving you lasting energy. It has a high-quality protein with the addition of healthy fats. 21 amino acids, all 9 of the essentials. So there's the only one that is missing. That's a animal source to get the 22. And it has 24 essential vitamins and minerals.
And I know I asked this question a while back. It has hemp in it, and the concern is a drug test. It does not cause that effect on that drug test. So it's clinically proven nutrients support brain, heart, bone, vision, immune, skin, energy, metabolism, weight maintenance, and overall health. It includes the branched chain amino acids, BCAAs, to help synthesize, to help the synthesis of new muscle, so important for building that muscle. 18 grams of biologically complete protein, which means that your body can assimilate it, it can absorb it, it can get through the necessary channels, it doesn't gunk you up. It also has healthy fats from MCT and high oleic sunflower oils. So this next one, I think I'm going to go ahead and cover it because this is my strong suit. Something that a lot of times we get asked about is vitamin K. What do we have that has vitamin K? Well, because this is a plant source vegan protein, it actually does contain vitamin K. It's vitamin K1, which is filoquin, which is actually the plant-based vitamin K. But I'm going to tell you, there's a little misnomer about vitamin K. Sorry to slide the lot, but the fact is that vitamin K is important for blood clotting, essential for bone formation and repair, may prevent osteoporosis, may prevent calcification in the arteries, and plays an important role in the intestines. However, the liver is an excellent extractor of vitamin K from the foods that we eat. There's actually 3 different types of vitamin K. K1, filoquin, okay, K2, minoquins, and K3, which is the synthetic garbage, which shouldn't even be allowed, but hey. So vitamin K1, you can see it's not just from plant sources. The one in the vegan protein is specifically from plant sources, but you can see, and I'm not going to read the whole list. If you want to capture that screen, you're more than welcome to them. But you can see it's anything from blackstrap molasses to eggs, and especially the egg yolks, liver, oatmeal, so again, and clear down to yogurt. But here's the key thing. K1 is synthesized by the friendly bacteria normally present in the small intestines, which actually comes as a result of consuming soluble fiber. So again, you want to make sure you include your fiber, because if you're really looking for the production of vitamin K, not just consuming it. If you consume it and your body can't process it, that's a whole other story. So you want to actually ensure that you have a healthy gut to have healthy levels of vitamin K absorption.
And there's the product for that, product label.
Yeah, and all the different ingredients. And you can actually see on here, you've got a lot of the vitamins right there. The main thing that this product is lacking is fiber. So you may need to add a little bit of fiber to that. There's various different ways to do it, but it does have your protein, your vitamins, your minerals, your very low glycemic index. It is sweetened with stevia. So again, it's a very good, all in all, well-balanced product. All right. Okay. Oh, fill in the blanks.
Fill in the blanks. We're going to be the next one on the list. So for number 1 under vegan protein, it is an excellent source of high quality protein with addition of healthy fats, 21 amino acids, and 24 vitamins and minerals.
Number 2, plant-based superfood protein blend from pea, fava, F-A-V-A, brown rice, chickpea, and hemp.
And the healthy fats are going to be from MCT oil and high oleic sunflower oil. That's OLEIC for energy.
So number 4 is the one that I kind of already gave you a glimpse into. Hemp protein contains no THC or CBD. That is what will cause you to fail those blood tests. So just an FYI on that one, it is perfectly safe, especially when taking a blood test. All right, so we're good there? All right. Go ahead and...
So that'll be it for tonight.